Joint Movements by Alicia Hancock, Chapter 8, Homework 3. Joint movements. Skeletal muscles produce movements at the synovial joints. At one end, the muscle is attached to a less movable joint, and at the other end, the muscle is fastened to a more movable part. Muscles work in pairs or groups. The bicep flexes the elbow and the tricep extends it. The muscle in action is called the agonist or the prime mover, which is contracting, and the antagonist is relaxing or lengthening. When muscles contract, the fibers pull the movable end, which is called insertion, toward its fixed origin, which causes a movement at the joint. Rotation moves the part at its axis from side to side. Examples is moving the head from left to right, or moving your limbs medially, which is internal, or laterally, which is external. Circumduction moves a part into a circular motion. Flexion versus extension versus hyperextension. Flexion bends the body part at the joint so the angle between them decreases as the parts become closer. Extension moves the body part, increases the angle and moves the body part further away. Example of this is straightening your knee. Hyperextension extends the part of at the joint beyond the anatomical position. Abduction and adduction. Abduction is moving the part away from the midline, and adduction moves it toward the midline. I think of adduction with the ADD, adding to the body. Dorsiflexion and plantar flexion. Dorsiflexion moves the ankle's anterior position, the foot closer to the shin. Plantar flexion further from the chin, walking on one's toes. Inversion and eversion. Inversion moves the feet medially, and eversion moves it laterally. Pronation and supination. Supination is palms up. I think of the UP in supination, up, and palm posterior is pronation, which is palm down or posterior. You see the posterior of the hand. Elevation versus depression. Elevation, you're raising your shoulders up. Depression, you're bringing them down. Retraction, you're bringing your shoulders back. Protraction, bringing it forward. These are